Make some noise. Hadithi.
Hopefully my nerves won't get the best of me. Okay, let's see. I think the story I'd like to tell is the story of, okay, first of all, I'm not originally from PE. I grew up here, but I'm originally from Hadithi, which is a small town that is like on the border of the Eastern Cape, border of the KZN, border of Lesotho. So it's like, yeah, like right there. To such an extent, KZN and Eastern Cape are kind of fighting over where Hadithi must fall. That's how hectic it is. So, in 2016, I bought my first car, and I bought it on my birthday. Hey now. Yeah. And okay, so traditionally, you know, as Black people, when you buy, you know, when you do something big, actually, you know, your parents are the first people that you want to go and celebrate this moment with. So now it's time for me to plan, you know, taking the trip down home. Hadithi is roughly 800 kilometers from here. And so now I have to go home. I postponed for a couple of weeks, you know, like, yeah, how am I going to drive, you know, because, yeah, sure, I drive around PE, I've driven my cousin brother's Golf, you know, but, okay, it's 800 kilometers. So, I decided to go down in June. And my cousin, Untadile, decides to come with me. She's like, okay, let's go home. My friend also decides, okay, you can drop me off in Kokstad, let's go home. I'm like, okay, I've got company. So, company. So, okay, so we decide, and first of all, I'm thinking, these people are trusting me to drive for them over 800 kilometers. Good luck to them. But okay, let's go. So we wake up early in the morning. I think by 5, 6 a.m. we're already hitting the road. So in me, basically growing up in PE, I always went home, right? So I know the road home. Well, the N2 that is. So we hit the N2 and we go in, we're cruising. Everything is fine. And fortunately, we make it home in one piece. Okay. But along the way, I do not know how many times my mother called me because she was in a panic. Should I send your dad to come and fetch you? Maybe he can meet you in Umtata or something, but you know, you can't be driving this whole distance by yourself. And I'm like, no, mommy, relax. You know, I've got this. I'm 300 kilometers in, so let's go. But yeah, make it home in one piece. But then now it's time to head back to PE. And in heading back to PE, the N2 is quite busy. N2 has got livestock crossing, N2 has got trucks, N2 has got, you know, speeding people. So the N2 is literally all I know. And he's like, no, you're going to take another route. Right? So that's how my dad is with me. So I go. So he decided to give me a route that goes via Maclear. From Maclear, I went to Engcobo. From Engcobo, I went to Edzomo, then joined the N2 just before the Kai Bridge. So, on my way between Engcobo and Edzomo, so I drive a little Spark, right? So yeah, okay, driving my Spark, but then the road there is like straight. And I'm going. And for a second, I tell myself, look at the speedometer. When I look at the speedometer, am I not driving at 160? I immediately pulled out on the side of the road, got out of the car, and I was like, are you trying to die? Like, what are you doing? Like, I gave myself a pep talk, like, what are you doing? Like, no. And I realized that I actually drove 400 cities for quite a while. So what did I decide to do? Let's take the 160. And that is literally, you know, with small cars, most people are like, yeah, I don't want to buy a Sparky, you know, that doesn't go. My Sparky goes. My Sparky goes. I know it's illegal, But yeah, I've tested it a few times. I've clocked it. I've 180 my spark. It's dangerous, but it's stories that I'll never tell my parents, so I'll never